Okay, hi Taurus. This is your quickie emergency mini reading for the Venus retrograde coming up here very soon in early March. I'm sorry I got to it so late. It's kind of a big deal. I didn't realize until recently because it only happens every couple of years. Venus, okay? Venus is the planet of love. It rules your major primary love relationships or your primary relationships, even open enemies, but hopefully we're not going that way. But it's your primary fundamental one-on-one relationships. Venus also rules what we love and value. It rules our worth, our self-worth. It rules our money that we can make from our own gifts that we've inherited through previous lifetimes and we've worked hard to have and carry with us to our present life. Venus rules our natural gifts. Venus rules pleasure, beauty, what turns us on. The sensual pleasures, just beautiful things in life, the simple beauties of being alive and having sensual connection to this earth. Venus rules balance, finding balance and having balance, reaching balance, keeping balance, and harmony. Venus likes things to be nice. Okay. Now, when Venus goes retrograde, all those energies come into question. Okay. And you will be invited to review, revise, rewind, redo, reboot, all that stuff in your life, depending on where it lands. Now, with Taurus, this is in your 12th house, okay? So Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, whoever, we're dealing with the energy of the 12th house, which is sometimes it's very hard to understand that energy. It's the energy of spirit, the energy of endings. It's the ending of the endings. It's like the winding up of everything. Like it's all over, okay? It's where you just detach, you unwind, you chill out. There's nothing more to do, nothing that has to be done. It's all over. It's the place where you have direct connection with spirit. It's your connection to the universal, all is one, love. We are love. We are all love and made of love. It has no boundaries. It's the energy of dreams. It's the energy of spirit, of mediumship, of angels, of divinity. It's sometimes very hard to understand that because it's almost like it has no substance to it. So it can be almost confusing to deal with that energy. So you could be forgiven if you're struggling in that part of your life during this retrograde, okay? So Taurus, let's try and figure it out. It's just a quickie reading. We're going to do 3 cards. The situation, the challenge to the situation, and not an outcome, but how to move forward. How do you deal with that challenge so you can move forward by the time you come out of the retrograde in about 6 weeks? So the cards were already pretty well shuffled, but we're just going to pull them as they are, straight from the top. I'm not going to cut anything, and we'll just get into it. Here's the situation. Here's the challenge. And here is a suggestion on how to deal with that and move forward. Okay? So, here. So, dear Taurus, hopefully recalling what we just talked about earlier, here's the situation. Okay, this is freaky. This is starting to freak me out. I'm sorry, Taurus, this is not personal. It's not about you. But this card just keeps showing up and showing up and showing up. Especially in this position. Whew. Jeepers. Okay. Taurus, your situation is that you have divine, sacred opportunity in front of you right now in that area of life that we just described, that spirit part of your life, where you can come into contact with the truth, where the truth is being revealed. You have this amazing opportunity to seek the truth, to find the truth, and to know the truth. And that is truly a blessing. So treat this card as a sacred energy, sacred opportunity that's coming to you. It's very, very fleeting. And if you do not understand it or appreciate this energy, it will go, and you will simply miss out on your own evolution. Okay? And you don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Do you want to end up stuck? You don't want to be in the dark ages. You need to be right here, right now. So that's your opportunity. That's what's happening right now in that part of your life. So what's the challenge with that? Oh no. Okay, this is getting even more freaky. This card, again, has appeared several times. The challenge here is that I see two ways to read this. Is that you may be truly struggling. Let's first of all, let's just say you take this challenge. You take this opportunity to reach blinding crystal clear awareness, okay? In doing that, in accepting your challenge to evolve and move forward, and having this divine opportunity, this sacred moment, you are now challenged to defend that truth. Now, the truth may not be pretty, okay? Sometimes the truth hurts. And you, okay, I'm going to give two spins on it, like a positive, negative. You may have been adhering to what you thought was the truth, and you have now discovered that things weren't quite so true, and you may be attempting to defend yourself, but that might be futile. I don't want to, crush any good vibes that might be happening. Another way to look at this is that you may have to be a defender of the truth. In other words, if you are being called out to be exposed to the truth and become a speaker of the truth and to hold the truth, Taurus, in that part of your life, in that deeply intangible part of the spirit part of your life, then whatever it is you discover or bring to light, you may have to defend, because you may be getting challenged. In other words, the status quo may have been upset by your discoveries. Okay? So, but trust that you are in a very, you have the energy of valor. In other words, it's like the universe is on your side. So go for it. You have the strength and the passion to defend the truth, and you will defend the truth. But it is a challenge. You're being called out because sometimes people don't want the truth to be exposed, okay? Because some people have been living by lies, and once the lies are discovered, then they lose all their power. And that's why some people might come after you, okay? So that's the challenge. Let's put a positive spin on this. The challenge is that you need to stand up for what is true, okay? That's the challenge, standing up for it. It's tough. It's a battle, okay? You're under pressure here. You, Taurus, may be under pressure. Now, what that truth is it a personal truth? Is it a universal truth? Or is it a truth that is just part of a small environment, whatever it is. The challenge is having to defend it. So how are you going to rise up to that challenge? Whoa. Okay, so you're going to, the way to deal with that, the way to is to literally turn yourself into the most fearless, spirited defender of the truth. Okay, these are very, very strong messages of like being a it's not a warrior. These are not, it's not a warrior card, but it's being very, very passionate. In other words, to defend the truth and protect the truth, once the truth has become aware and discovered and exposed, you need to dig out every ounce of passion and spirit and fire that you have inside you in order to do this. Okay? So you're not a warrior here. You're just a regular citizen. You are an honorable citizen, and you are having to, in order to move forward, I'm speaking in broad, really broad strokes here, but to move forward, put your heart behind it, fearlessly, courageously, like a sort of wah, wah, wah kind of energy, okay? Like no one is going to take down the truth, because now we know what the truth is. We are going to live and stand by the truth, and we're going to speak the truth, live the truth, walk the truth, live the truth, live by example, okay? So that's how I'm reading this for you, Taurus. It's very strong. This is a very strong, you're being called out to be very, very strong as a guardian of the truth, okay? I hope that made sense. I hope you can get something out of this, Taurus. Please, you got 6 weeks to figure it out. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You're going into it now. You'll be fine. All right? Thanks, Taurus. Bye.